Hi everybody, my name's Paul Murphy and I've got a passion for hats. Just had another box delivered and I guess it's another hat, so let's have another look and see what we've got. Already opened the top here. Never ceases to surprise me how they come packaged, but this one has just come straight in the box. No packaging, it fits rather snugly and it's, as you can see, fairly crushed up. It's a rabbit fur, yeah, 100% fur felt, so rabbit fur, Bates & Co hat. Bates & Co is of Jermyn Street in London, and it's this St James Street here, Jermyn Street in St James, which is a part of London, and it's been worn, it's a bit bashed up, it's going to need the treatment, as we say. So let's take it through to the hat room and start working on it. I think it will be a good clean, a good reblocking, and probably put it on the brim block to also do the brim as well. It will come up nice, I'm sure. So I'm in here now with the Bates hat that I was showing you earlier on, and a bit of an unusual one, this one. If you look into the hat there, we don't have a leather hat band. We've got an inexpensive, shall I say, material dressing to go around the inside as a sweatband, and there's the bow on the back, so that would say that's the back of the hat. That's what you think. And then I look at the hat and it's got the front of the crown, so somebody has reshaped this hat and used it in a front back way. So let's see what we can do to bring it back to what it should be. So I normally start by just pushing out the crown and putting it on the block, and we'll take some of the dust out first of all. So this is a 59-inch hat, so I've put it on a 59-inch block, and as you can see, it's not too bad. I think what's happened is it's probably shrunk a little bit. It's a rabbit fur felt, probably a few years old now, and just shrunk a little bit. So what we'll do is we'll take off the main lot of the dirt, and we'll introduce some steam and stretch it over there, and that'll give it some better shape. So tear off the tape and wrap it around your hand, as we've shown you before, and with that we then want to pat it all over the hat so that we can get off all of the loose fibres and the dirt and all the other nasties that might be in the hat before we start giving it a brush. So there we go, there's quite a lot there. My goodness, I can see some of that already. It's coming off quite a lot. There we go. All right. Now this is quite a nice sort of grey-green colour hat, which is quite attractive when it's looking a good colour and it's all nice and shaped up. So that's already, I can see the difference in what I've done to the hat. So generally turn it over and let's see if we can get the, I'm going to need some more tape, get the inside of the brim, the bottom side of the brim, if you like, sorted out. Here we go. So just work your way round, and it will gradually take off all the excess that's on there. There we go. We'll get a bit inside. Take some of the nasties off the inside of the brim here. Okay. Right. So let's get a nice stiff brush and give it a going over. So we'll start off with the stiff side of the brush first of all, and just start to give it a brush. So this one doesn't have a very thick grosgrain on it, It's obviously a design that Bates are happy with. I must admit I like the thicker grosgrain myself, but though in saying that, I don't think this hat's got a very thick grosgrain. So, but there you go. Right. There we are. That's quite nice. So let's see if we can introduce a bit of steam. So I'm going to stretch it over the block first of all. Now, what I've got, this is a puller downer. There you go. So a puller downer and a pusher downer that I use when I'm making hats and blocking them from starts. So this is great, just to put around the felt here and pull it down on the block, so that you've got something that means you're not going to actually damage your hat. So just pulling it slightly. There we are. And always be aware that there's a lining inside of a hat, and sometimes they put the lining in. So if you were to do this, it could split the lining. So be very careful. Let's do a bit more steam. So I'm really quite drenching this with steam because it will